Hi. A few weeks ago, I tweeted that this is time for people to do what must be done, not what can be done. These are extraordinary situations that the businesses, even in personal life, what we are all facing. Something that we haven't faced for almost 100 years in the world. There's a famous saying which goes, if you continue to do what you are doing, you'll continue to get the results what you have been getting. Many of the leaders that I come across, with a few exceptions, normally want to play it safe, specifically when it comes to handling with the enormity of the situation that businesses and personal lives are going through in this pandemic, and with no immediate respite being seen. It's going to take a lot of continuous efforts for us to get out of the rut, survive, stabilize, and then surge ahead. One thing that I understand is many of the leaders tend to play for what we call as playing for the gallery, to make people happy, or they want to play it safe, or simply put, maybe they just don't know. This is a time for taking really tough decisions, meaningful decisions, sensible decisions. This is really a tough combination for many leaders. When you have to take tough, meaningful, and sensible decisions, even as a leader, you are pushed into minority, which means if you have a team of about 5 people in the top level and you're all sitting and talking, there is a good possibility that the other 4 will go by the book, play it safe, or take knee-jerk decisions. When knee-jerk decisions are taken, what happens is cutting costs. I tell many organizations, there is no harm in cutting cost, but don't cut your knees. In the name of resizing costs, I have seen many organizations giving up on costs which actually help them to revenue optimize. Cost is just not a P&L item. You need to start looking at it from the perspective of mid to long term. You need to look at decisions which will help you get out of the rut, survive, stabilize, and surge ahead. I was recently reading a very interesting article of a very large MNC group. Their CFO had given an interview where he had very clearly said it was a couple of $1 billion of capex that they had for the next 1 year. So when one of the reporter had asked him, in this tough situation, what are you going to do? He said, doesn't matter the situation is tough or not. These are capex or capital expense items which we need to invest if we have to be stable over a period of next 10 to 20 years. That kind of a vision was really something which was quite impressive. It's a very hard decision. It's a very tough decision to invest, to put money where it is most needed, whether it is getting a new infra or new set of equipments, or shaping up your team in terms of investment in making them better humans, whatever it may be. There is a huge need for leaders to stand up and be counted. This is not a time for buckling down and bowing down to pressures from friends where, in the name of cutting corners, in the name of cutting costs, you actually land up cutting the organization's future itself. Tough, sensible, hard decisions are the need of the hour for every leader, for your organization to be able to survive this onslaught, which can last for anywhere between 9 to 12 months, and then stabilize and then surge ahead. This is the time for you to redefine the character and DNA of your organization. I hope you are ready, and you have enough guts to go ahead and implement the positive reforms that are essential for your organization to survive, stabilize, and surge ahead. I wish you the very best. Thank you.